Greetings, everybody. Welcome. This is Anthony Gladney with Family Bank Wealth. How can I help you? In 2024, last year, when I did my scheduler, my planner review, I asked you the same question pretty much. This year is directed to you. How can I help you? I have a team of people ready to answer your questions. Let us know, what do you want to have better done in 2025? Save more money, grow more money, protect the family, generational wealth. All these things probably didn't get answered in 2024. But you can start today so that when 2025 come around the corner, your New Year resolutions, in which you're going to start having a whole bunch written down eventually. Hopefully, financial stability or financial freedom or time of freedom is one of those. All right. So don't delay. Give me a call, contact me, and I'll put you in front of either me or somebody on my team, and let's see what we can do to help you out. All right. So, as of last year, did 2024, this year, 2025 is around the corner. I ordered my planner. I already got it now. So I'm going to be doing the unboxing and opening it up right here in this video. All right, here we go. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I got the planner. This right here is the 2024 one right here. So as you can tell, I wrote on the top, it says schedule everything, right? So that's my goal, schedule everything. So 2025, make sure I put that on top of there also and start scheduling everything that I do. The people, the families I help, my job that I still have, family time, church time, ministry that I have, all this stuff needs to be scheduled. If you're one of those like me and need to find a way to how can I manage my time with all these things going on, you need to schedule stuff. Last year or just early this year, I started scheduling a lot of stuff. At least make sure to write down the days and appointments I have. Make sure I need to write down what church days I need to make sure I know of. And that's what I've been doing. It's just really hard to do that sometimes because every morning you should get up and write down your schedule for the day or for the week. So, number one rule is this. If you like me, entrepreneur, work in ministry, family, a business, you need to schedule. So find a time to at least go through your scheduling book. In the morning time, 15 minutes, write down all your stuff that you write down in the calendar from your notes that you may have took in the day before. And then in evening time, before you go to bed, try to write down all the thoughts you have for the next day. It's better to write your thoughts, and which this I love how this planner is. It has a spot where they call it a brain dump, in which you could dump all the stuff that's on your brain for that day. They say, oh, I need to write this down tomorrow. I need to write this down tomorrow, right? Everybody does that. So write it down in that in nighttime just before you hit bed. And then in the morning time, you won't have to worry about thinking about it because you wrote everything down that you need to write in the scheduler or need to do for that week. That's the idea. The less stuff you have on your brain when you go to sleep, better you could sleep. That's a key. All right. So remember that point. All right. So let's get to the unwrapping. All right. So here you go. 2024 is going out. And let's bring in the new. Hopefully you can see that right there. This is the 2025 planner that I bought from Sarah. Um, Sarah planner is called Soul Planner. I discovered her about 2 years ago looking for a planner that starts on a Monday. If you've seen my previous videos, I hope you have. But this one, I love so far. For 3 years so far, I've been ordering from Sarah. Sarah, if you happen to see this video, thank you for being somebody who created this. Because I was trying to find ways to either create myself or try to find someone that's selling these. And it was really hard to find a lot of people that sell planners that starts on a Monday, at least with this much detail. And I love the detail. Thank you very much. The color tones, the different types of patterns they have, she has three different patterns. I chose this one because it's a little bit more manly for me. But it's it's the color I could deal with. It's not no loud flower color or something like that some people like the other female, because she basically her Her planners were detailed mainly for a lot of women that's in business. But you know what? I'm glad she came with a low tone color for us men. Thank you very much, Sarah. All right, so let's do the unboxing real quick. So first, let's do the box part real quick. Now, the box it came in is nice and sturdy. You can't beat it. When she shipped this stuff, she makes sure that your planner comes intact. All right. So let's put the box to the side. And then when you open it up, you have the planner. And look at this. It's shrink wrapped, not just thrown in the box. It's shrink wrapped. So even if it gets a little wet on the box, the planner itself is still nice and protected. All right. And then, as I said before, it comes in what they call, she has is a holder. So there's a box holder on the side of it, has the type of planner you purchase, M in this case, and then or I think it was Monday, not M, but I think the M stands for Monday planner, so she knows which one is a Monday or Sunday. I don't know why I said the M from anyway, don't laugh, don't laugh. All right, so Soul Planner 2025, you can see it, right? All right, so let's open this up and get my knife. All right, so flip it on the side here, and we're gonna cut the shrink wrap off and try to keep the video short as possible, y'all, so just bear with me. So if I don't mention something, you can just put in the comments. I'll try to read the comments later and try to answer your questions as much as possible, but you can always reach out to Sarah. And if you do, please tell Sarah that you saw her planner video done by Anthony Gladney. All right. I'd love to get comments from her and maybe we'll work out something with her too. All right, so this is the box here. Inside of the box, nice and clean cut, nice and sturdy here. Love it. All right, look at here. Put that right there. And look, even the planner's wrapped in tissue paper with a little seal. You see a little seal? Let me see. Put this up for you. If you can see it. If not, the camera's a little blurry. I get a better camera, so pray for me. All right. So open this up. This is nice. Look at tissue paper wrap. Nice. And you know what? You think I spent over $100-something on this planner? I did not. This planner is in a reasonable price range, and I'm actually happy that's in the price range that it is, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to afford it. You say, oh, it's only once a year. Yeah, but once a year around Christmas time, usually when you order these, guess what? You have a lot of other stuff that you want to pay and buy too, right? So anyway, so we take the box, tissue paper, and there you go the bottom, all right? Let's move that to the side. All right, here we go. We got the planner here, and she puts a card in there always. It's a card that says your soul planner is here, and then it says share video, and that's what I'm doing. I'm actually doing a detailed video, but scan the QR code on left to access the video of tutorials, because she actually tells you how to start the planner and how to use the planner, which is great, even though I haven't got a chance to use everything about the planner because there's a lot of stuff in this planner. And then, of course, schedule time to reflect. And that's what a planner does. A planner helps you plan for the future. And by planning for the future, then you can reflect on your past and then make the future even better. All right. So look at this. She got the elastic band on here. So when you put it inside your planner for the month that you're looking at, you can just easily flip it open. So if you haven't noticed before, or if you see my previous videos, what I love about the planner itself is how it's made with this spiral, which is in a large spiral here. And so you can lay it down flat on the desktop. That makes it easy to flip the pages and write notes on both sides. I love that. And then here the planner says it belongs to me. So I'm going to put my name in here later. Boom. And then these right here are little cards or index cards that you can take out and put in between your months or weeks or however you want to use these. And I think she do have a way we could purchase extra of these right here if you want to, which is a good thing. So I'm just going to slide that right there for a moment. All right, so I'm sorry if I'm trying to get the video moved over right there for you. Now, it may not show a lot of detail of the wording, sorry, but I don't want to spoil everything. The best thing to do for you is go to her site. She'll have a little bit clearer pictures and images of what each page or the items in there. I'm not going to do all the detailing of every page. I'm just going to show you by flipping through a couple, at least a month, and show you what it's about in the video. How's that? All right. But if you want a little bit more, like I said, ask some questions and I'll answer back the questions, okay, as soon as I can. All right, so as always, you open up the first page. It shows you the calendar for 2025 coming up, and then how to use your planner, which is on this page here, and it gives you ideas on how to use your planner. Because in your planner, you can focus weeks and events also. So like first week of January, it actually has a system in here where you can glance or write details for the following week or the end of the week. Something like that. Let me see. Let me get to that page and I'll tell you in a minute. All right, planning for the year. So this is 2026 calendar. She put it in here already. So imagine you start 2025 and then you say, oh, this event is every year. So you put in 25 and then here you can write that quick event down for 2026. So then when you order your planner for 2026, all you do is go to this page and transcribe these to your new planner. Love it. I think this is a new feature. If not, I missed it in the first one. Like I said, I barely get a chance to use the planner the full time. Hopefully, start doing that this year. All right, there go color, tells you your goals right there. So when you open up your goal pages, it tells you guiding values. And then you write down all the check mark, sorry, you check mark the values that are important to you. And where she has column for high, pretty important, or less important. Then you check mark which one that is highly important, pretty important, or low important, okay? Or less important. And you just go through that first. And that helps guide your brain into how you want to do your planner, I guess. That may help out for some people. And then here it says, what were the biggest lessons I learned from last year? So I got to write and go through there. And then here, life review. So family relationships, personal growth, health, work, finances, and giving, projects, and spiritual. Like I said, if you want to have a good, I ain't gonna say you want to have a good life, but basically, if you want to live a life of living, you got to encompass a lot of things and you got to manage everything when it comes to time. That's the key. Manage time with family, work, business, ministry if you go to church. All these things are important because you want to help as much people as possible, and that's what I want to do, help you out. All right. So if you know anybody out there that's looking for a planner or idea of a planner, send them to this link here, this video, and help them decide by sharing with them. Okay. All right. So let's continue on. So step two in the process of beginning your planner. That's what I'm trying to say. Step two. So step two is the brainstorm and dream. So you write down your brainstorms and dreams for 2025. So then you could come back and reflect on these as you go throughout the month to see if you're still on your milestone or on the path that you want to be. All right. And same thing, step three, get honest. Step four, make it measurable. All right. You got to make your goals measurable so you know what you need to do next. Personal work page. Then number five, number five is review often. Number six, take action now, which is the thing in entrepreneurship. Take action now. All right. And then you go on to the next page. So now it starts with the quarters. So now you can plan each quarter before you even get to that quarter. So quarter one, family, personal growth, health, work, finance, projects, and spiritual. See, she put a lot of stuff in there based on probably what a lot of people ask for, so it can help you for the year, or in this case, for the quarter. And then once you finish that for the first quarter, you go to the second quarter, and then so forth to the third quarter, and then this page, and the fourth quarter. Same thing, family, health, finances, personal work, projects, and spiritual. Now, there's one thing I'll see if I can notate it for you. See here, right below here in squares, she got percentages. All right. So percentages is like what you call it, thermometer type of thing. We take a temperature. In this case, is a gauge from 0 to 100. So each quarter, as you're doing your family goals, like maybe you want to say, I want to spend more time with the family. You can write down a week with the wife, week with the kids, or other family, grandmom, or father, or grandfather, or stuff like that. And you can write down the percentages as you go to say, you know what, I've accomplished this week. Percentage. The idea, I guess, here is that every quarter you do 100%. That tells you more of what your focus is. Okay, try not to get into too much detail. All right, let's go to the next page. And then after that, Then you have your goal milestones right here on this January all the way to December. So at the end of each month, use space to record the progress toward the goals or accomplishments you want to remember. So each month you accomplish something. If you want to remember it, so you can put it here, do that. So like I said, you have to be on this schedule. You have to be in this planner much as you can every week, every day it's possible to fill out this stuff and go back and forth and fill it out. The key is that you want everything here much as possible so that you know what you're doing, where you want to go, what you have done. Think about it. At the end of the year, you're like, you know what? Did I write that down at the beginning of the year, that goal? Then you can go back to the beginning of this planner and find out what you did and see if you did accomplish that. All right, let's get started. So January. All right, so there goes January, the main calendar. So this is the month of January. It has the basic holidays, the U.S. holidays in there. And on the right-hand side here, got a little column where you can write some quick notes. And then February coming up. All right. So when you turn the page, oops, sorry, I think I turned too many pages. Sure. All right, there you go. So turn the next page. On here, you got the monthly reflection. Habit tracker, so you want to create habits. You mark it off or whatever the habit you want to do, exercise, reading, talking to people, because that, in our business of financial professional services, we got to talk to people, right? So I need to make it a habit to say hello to everybody, as much people as I can, right? And then goal checklist. So last month, you write down your goals. This upcoming month, with your goals, and then weekly, you write all this stuff down. Write it down, so then you don't have to keep it here. This makes your brain, if you write it down on paper, then you can use your brain to concentrate subconsciously, you can have your brain work on solving problems for families that you help, solving problems for church ministry, solving problems for your family too at the same time. By writing everything down, you get it out your brain on paper. Remember to do that. All right. So helpful hints. She even put some helpful hints in there too. January goals to focus on personal and work, right? Because that's our lives. It's always about personal and work. And anything between there is one of these columns. And that's what you got here. Weekly progress here. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Flip the page. Now here go the part that I love the most. On this side, she got here where you can a good plan a good plan violently executed now is better than a perfect plan next week. So all your actions that you need to take for this week, write them on this side. Process and prep. Always process and prep. What brought me the most joy last week? Important question you should ask yourself every week. Then over here is the brain dump, like I was telling you right here. Let me see if I can get the camera up. Right here, see that? And there you go. So this is the brain dump. So that's what you will write down at the end of the day, all the stuff that's on your brain. Write it down there and put some, and then you have a column on here when it's the estimate time and priority. So you should even mark it like this is first priority, second, third, fourth, like that. Put it there at the end of the night. Write down all these things. Just write quick notes, because you got to understand how the brain works. If you write quick notes or quick links, the brain can remember the whole conversation, but you need something small to tell the brain where to go. That's how memory works. I've been trying to focus on working on my memory too, because I have a bad memory with certain things, but some things I can remember a lot better. Names has always been the hardest thing for me. So forgive me for all those out there. I forget your names. Believe me, it's not on purpose. It's just one of the things that was never taught on how to memorize people. And of course, there's always ways to do that. And I've been trying to learn a lot of stuff how to do that. It's just focusing so much on business. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to keep the video so long. All right, so next thing, looking ahead, right here, the section here I told you, and the top 3 priorities right here in this section here. Great stuff, Sarah. Thank you. All right, Sarah, so what we have here, Sarah put here priorities for each week. So now you're getting into the weekly schedule. So this is where you're going to write down your weekly schedule starting from what time? 6 to 10 p.m. Good time, right? Between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. You should get a lot accomplished, especially if you work in a business not by yourself, but if you work in a business entirely, or if you go to work, you can use it for work too, and you want like a manager, supervisor, or even not, use this to help you with your work and task at work too. notes on the side. Down here at the bottom, I love this part. Let me see if I can show you that. Oh, sorry, camera going that way. There you go. Right here, see this part right here? It's actually like some check marks. And what's in that check mark box here? It says Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, all the way to Saturday. One has like a dumb bars, like you was lifting weights, so that's like exercise. So if you exercise every day, this will help you keep track of which days you exercise and don't exercise. And then there's one that like a drop of whatever, like liquid. Now, me personally, I give blood every 2 to 3 months, they say, because you only could do it every 2 or 3 months, right? So I've been trying to focus on that again. One year I did it for the whole year, which is great. Last year was really busy, but I started again. But I always give blood. I try to give blood to give back to the community, because you never know. One day you get in an accident, you're going to need blood. So why not give? So then when you receive, you won't feel bad. All right, let me know how I could tell you the experience about giving blood. If you're one of those scared of doing it, there's some good places and there's some good people that are there. All right, give it a chance. All right, so and that's it. That's how I use that spot there. All right, so then let's go to the next page. Same thing on this page here. So each week you have a spot to start off with blank sheet of paper here to write down all your goals for the week, process and prep, and then more brain dump for the week. And then looking forward. Now, I didn't show you on the previous page, but on each page here is what the important part about how planning for the month. So right here it says looking ahead. So right here on the second week, it shows you Monday the 6th, Tuesday the 7th. And it tells you to look a week in advance. Like, so what do you plan on doing next week that you have compared to this week? That's how it works out. Right? So I'll make sure you can still see it. Put it about right here, right. And then this is the second week here, 6, 7, all the way to 12. Calendar right here, it tells you what week you're in. And same thing, repeat. For each week, it repeats the same pages. So, all right, this is the third week, right? Same thing, repeat everything again, brain dump, looking forward. I'm looking forward on this page, which is, so this is the 13, just to show you, for example, looking ahead how it works. This is the week of 13 through 19, right? So you turn on this page, and like I said, the looking forward right here is for the following week. It starts with the 20th to the 26th. Got it? That's how that works. All right, and then keep going week per week, week per week, week per week, January. And then at the end of each month, she put a spot where you can write notes. And it's 2 pages, actually 3 pages. It's a lot. I didn't use all my pages in last year. So it's good to have all this stuff to write down notes, details about things, events, ideas. So I try to carry this with me. And what I like about it is not super heavy. It's not super heavy. Let me show you the thickness. Maybe you didn't see that. So right there, that's the thickness. And let's see, compared to, let me see, where's my phone? Here's one phone. So here go a phone, right? That's how thick it is. It's not that thick, okay? So it's something, if you put it in a bag or something separate by itself, just slide it in there, you can take it with you. That's what I love about it. All right, and then notes, and then boom, you got the next month, February, and it repeats and repeats. Now, what I love also at the end, let's get to the end part. At the end of the book, or the back of the book, sorry, not the end, but the back of the book, she has extras. Now, extras is like extra sheets of stuff that you may think is interesting or you might want to use. I think she put in there. That's what it is. So at the end, like this one right here says books to read. I probably use mine maybe once or twice in there, but I keep forgetting to write down the books. I need books to read and actually write the books down of the books I do read. You know, you can write both. Ones I read and which ones I have not by check marking it, right? You should read a book a month or more. At least read 2 or 3 books a year, at least. Some people never read a book at all a year. They may start a couple pages, but that's it. It's done. I've been averaging pretty much about 2.5 books a year. It could be faster, but like I said, I just have so many things. So I have church, Sunday school, so I read a book for that. And then for work, I need to read technical guides for IT because I work on computers. And then, of course, the personal life and everything like that, I read books about how to be fit and how to keep my mind sharp and stuff like that. But then I got books on business also. You can see some of those behind me, books on mentorship from other people. And then, of course, I listen to a lot of YouTube videos of mentors also. So reading book, I have to find time to do it either in evening time for bed or during the day or something like that. But concentrating on reading books takes a lot of concentration. So if the time starts permitting, I'll try to find a way to do at least 15 minutes a day, which is really hard right now, but hopefully things will change. All right, so let's continue. The video already is getting long, sorry. All right, so at the end, she has here Soul Planner's Guide to Holiday Gifting. So if you're one of those that likes to give gifts to families and all this stuff, she has a spot here where you can write down the names, what you bought for them, how much you spent, and even check mark it if you got the gift, if sent it to them or something like that. Extended family, friends, others. It's crazy how she got all this stuff in this binder. I mean, not binder, sorry, planner. All right. But it's a binder pretty much, right? Because it's binding. Anyway, y'all catch that later. All right, so happy birthday. So birthdays, once again, if you don't have it on your phone, most people have their birthdays on the phone, but I think you should write them in a book also. So then that way, any new birthdays, you write them in a book, then you can transfer it to the phone for a calendar or digital camera you have, okay? And then last part here, let me turn it sideways for you. This is the monthly bill tracker. So if you like to keep an eye on bills every month that you create or something like that, I create an Excel sheet for mine, so just wrote down stuff, but that's what the book is for. The plan is for too. Savings tracking. So if you're one of those who want to track your savings, particularly a certain account or whatever, debt tracking. So if you have debts you want to track, which ones you're trying to pay off, same thing. 2025, you got a lot of debts, or you want to start saving some money, give me a call. There's a lot of ways to save money and to protect your family, and at the same time, save on some taxes, okay? Save on some. And main thing is to protect your family livelihood, all right? And then finance tracker, I guess that was part of like checking, like if you deposit money. Oh yeah, here you go. So right here at the bottom, it tells you turn it sideways. It says generate income, expenses saved, and debt paid. So it's just a different way to track stuff that you paid off and what is a constant debt. All right. And then boom, at the end, she got even paid for more notes. So, oh yeah, so blank pages. So right here is more blank pages for notes. Now, you write a lot of detailed notes in the back. That's what the space is for. All right. And then other than that, that's the end of it. The rest of it is just blank pages to write serious notes while you're out there working or whatever you need to do. So me personally, I love this planner and I plan on sticking with Sarah as long as she keeps producing them. That's my source for a planner. All right. So Sarah, thank you very much once again. I hope this review helps you out in your business. Most of all, thank you for your ingenuity in creating this because I was trying to find a way to do it myself. It was just too much work. And there's not a lot of digital ones out there, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are trying to create a digital one these days. Yeah, I know digital work, but the problem is that once the battery goes out or the digital, you have to keep popping it out and then turn it on and all this. But this right here is just as simple as could be. You carry it with you, you write everything in there, and you can see everything right away. Digital, you have to probably like scroll, whatever. I don't want to get into that part, but the main thing is that I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you enjoy how I went over the planner for this year, 2025 coming up. Just drop me a word comment. Let me know how you liked it, and I'll keep doing it every year. I have not yet heard anything about people saying they like to review the monthly thing, and I don't have time for that right now. So if you're interested in just asking questions, ask questions, send an email to me, say, hey, what does it do this, or what does it not do, whatever. So thank you very much once again. So make sure you subscribe at least and drop me a line. Once again, if you know anybody that needs help financially, please reach out to them and send them my way. Send them to Anthony Gladney Family Bank Wealth. Yes, there's a website. All right. And then let them know that we're here to help them out and we're here to help you out also. Thank you. Bye.